Hey y'all! So happy Saturday. I am getting some household chores done, and one of those things is cleaning my brushes. They are way overdue for a clean. And so I started doing some, and then I thought, why not hop on and share how I'm getting this done, because I am just amazed at how easy this new technique is. And I am kind of kicking myself for not thinking about trying it sooner. So, so here we go. Look at how clean these brushes are, y'all. Normally, using the traditional like soap over the sink, scrubbing it into my hand, repeat, scrubbing it into my hand, repeat, scrubbing it into my hand, it would take me multiple times to, multiple washes to get this clean. But this new technique that I just kind of sort of made up in my head and thought maybe I would try it is working so well. So, so let me show you what I'm doing. Let's see, what you need is 4 ounces of water. You can use more. I have these small cups and they're easy to stick the brushes in and do what you need to do. So 4 ounces in an 8-ounce glass, a half a capful of Thieves Cleaner, which I'm gonna go ahead and pour in right now. Yeah, half a capful is all you need. Pour that in, okay? And then just for chuckles, I'm adding in 2 drops of Purification. Love Purification. It was one of those oils when I first got my kit that when I first smelled it, I thought I would never ever use that oil. It was just too strong for me, but oh my goodness, I think I order a bottle of Purification like every ER order. And then I'm gonna do 1 drop of tea tree. And the purpose of these oils is just to add in a bit more antibacterial type, you know, cleansing, purifying properties. So I've got my water here, and I'm going to take the eye brushes that I use most frequently. Look how dirty those are. And I'm just gonna sit them in a cup like this, and I'm gonna let them sit for 5 minutes. Now, we're not gonna sit here for 5 minutes, okay? Because I've already started some, and I have them in this cup. They've been sitting for about 5 minutes in this cup of Thieves Cleaner. And then I'm just going to, there's no good way to do this, stir it around. And as I'm stirring it around, I'm kind of mushing the brushes into the bottom of the cup to create a little bit of friction and loosen up the particles and old makeup and everything that's been stuck in there. And I'm just gonna, you know, swirl them around a little bit and keep mushing them on the bottom until I feel like they've done that enough and that they're probably clean. And you can lift it up and take a look at it and see. Okay, the water is nice and dirty. And then you need to rinse them, but I don't have a sink nearby, so I have another glass of water here that I'm gonna dip them in. So I'm gonna do 1 and show you. This is my foundation brush that I'm dipping in water now. And then I'm just gonna take a towel and I'm just gonna pat it dry on the towel and dip it in the water again. Pat it dry on the towel. It should come off clean on the towel, but if you see that there's still a little bit of makeup in there, put it in the solution again and let it sit for a few more minutes. You know, these haven't been cleaned in a couple of months. So, but this one is looking pretty good. I'm gonna try to see how clean that is now. It doesn't have any residue of foundation on there. I'm gonna do 1 more for you. This was my blush brush, so it was nice and pink. It was the brush that I use when I do a cream blush application. There you go, all the pink's gone. Just gonna swirl it in some water, tap it off on the towel. There is actually still a little bit of pink coming off, so I'm gonna dip it in the solution again, dip it in some water, and tap it off on the towel. And there we go, it's clean. Yep, it's looking really good, look at that. So then you would just either stand them up or lay them flat on a towel to dry, and you'll be good to go. So it's super duper easy. I mean, I have a lot of brushes, and when it was brush cleaning day, I would be hunched over a sink and scrub, lather, rinse, repeat, you know, multiple times to get my brushes this clean. And literally it takes about 6 minutes to do a handful of brushes, and there's not a whole lot of elbow grease involved because the cleaning solution does the work for you. So it makes it super duper easy. Another thing that I actually, you know, because when I kind of came up with this idea, I was like, surely I did not come up with this by myself. Like, there's no unique idea in the world, right? So I got online and I started kind of Googling brush cleaners, and I saw, no, I'm not. This is not unique. Like, other people thought of it before me. I'm not a genius. But one thing that I did see was people were saying that you could use for spot cleaning, you could use thieves cleaner. So I'm going to try that because I haven't tried that yet. I'm just going to spray the brush with a bit of thieves cleaner, and then I'm going to take a paper towel. I think it probably needs to be saturated a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's not really working. Maybe if I wet it first and then spray it. Now, I'm talking about the thieves, I'm sorry, the thieves spray, not the thieves cleaner. You know, the little purse size kind. You could use it in a pinch to clean your brushes. Yeah, this takes a whole lot more work, y'all. So I wouldn't recommend that. But you probably could do, neat idea, do this solution in a spray bottle and use that. That would probably be good. I might put a little bit more thieves cleaner and a little bit more oils in it just because you want something a bit more concentrated for spot cleaning like this, since it's not going to have time to soak. You want it to be fast. So yeah. Okay, easy peasy brush cleaning. I am never going to clean my brushes another way again. There's no reason for me to get a backache cleaning my brushes when all I have to do is let them sit and soak in a jar with some thieves cleaner and some essential oils for 5 minutes. So that was awesome. Okay, but I did want to share a quick tip with y'all that I discovered today. I had a friend, and she was saying that she was having a hard time getting a particular blush to show up on her, and she felt like the more she layered it, the more she saw the shimmer in the blush, and that wasn't really a look she was going for. So I started kind of playing around with a way to get a more intense blush, more saturated look from your blush without having to apply multiple layers and without having to add some sort of emollients to it, because again, then that makes your cheek a little bit shiny, and you might, if you don't want the frost, you probably don't want shiny glossy cheek either. So this is what I came up with. I did a little bit of misting spray on my hand, and then I take a brush and I dip it into the minerals, and then I combine it on my hand with the misting spray. You see it's getting nice and concentrated there. Okay, and then you just get it to the desired mix that you want, and then you just lightly stipple. I like to kind of just go in little circular motion over the apple of the cheek there, and you get a bit more intensity of color because of the misting spray. You can still use a light hand though, but you don't get the shimmer from the repeated layering of the blush. So that's your bonus tip. Use the misting spray with your blush to get a bit more of an intense color without extra shimmer and without the glossiness that the balm or rose ointment would provide. So there you go. That's it for me. I hope that y'all found this helpful, and if so, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, all those things. It would really help me out and help other people find this, and hopefully gets the benefit of my obsession. So anyway, that's it for me. I hope y'all are having a great weekend, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Boop.